Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to another NFL mock draft on the channel. My name is Absolute Illusion. You can also call me Colton, though. And today we are doing the Green Bay Packers, who hold the number 29 pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be tough. Those of you guys who don't know, I am a die-hard Vikings fan. This is going to be tough, but that's not the point. That's not the point of all this. I got to put all that aside. My goal in this is to try to get the best draft I possibly can for the Green Bay Packers based on the players available and the needs that they have as a team and everything. And just to see if I can help make the team better with the picks and whatnot. Again, I'm not a professional. It says so down, it's in the description down there. It always is. Not a professional. I just do this for fun. I just appreciate being able to do this, and I have so much fun, like, sharing my excitement for all this with you guys. So that's one of the really big reasons that I do it. Before we get in, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button and then just tap the little subscription button that's right there. You know, if you wouldn't mind. It would mean a lot to me. If you guys do enjoy and you want to see all the rest of the videos that I'm going to be posting, there's a lot of stuff that I got planned for the future and everything. And if you don't want to miss it, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, please. 90% of the people who watch my NFL mock draft videos are not subscribed to the channel still. It would mean a lot to me if you guys could just hit the little subscribe button right there. With that, let's hop in. Ironically enough, well, hang on, let's do 3 rounds. Let's turn it on slow so we can watch it all unfold. Ironically enough, one of the biggest reasons that I decided to kind of do the change to my channel that I'm going to be doing, because when does this video go up? Let me look that up. I have no idea what days these videos are even going up, to be 100% honest. So 32, 31, 30, 29. So this will be going up on the 21st, I think. Don't quote me on that, but this should be going up on the 21st of April. So that means this coming Sunday is my my kind of end-all sleep lock for my Pokemon content on the channel. And then next Thursday, so next Thursday, so a week from tomorrow for you guys watching this, will be the NFL Draft, and I will be doing a live stream of that. But back to what I was saying, one of the big reasons that I decided to change kind of what I'm doing on the channel, and the reason I love, and the reason I kind of started doing this in the first place, aside from that I just love doing this, and it's something I've always wanted to do, is I actually watch another YouTuber by the name of Tom Grossi. If you guys don't know who he is, if you guys don't know who he is and you guys are watching me, I'd kind of be shocked. But if you guys don't know who he is, please go check him out. He's probably one of my top 2 or 3 favorite YouTubers on all of YouTube. I love watching him. He is a Green Bay Packers fan, so if you're a diehard Packers fan, you definitely want to go check him out and everything like that. He has something that's called the Packcast podcast. The main thing that I've enjoyed so much is you really don't have to be a Packers fan to enjoy the stuff that he makes and everything. He makes some amazing, funny videos about like teams and stuff like that, but he's primarily a Packers fan. And obviously I watch all of his videos and everything like that, so I end up seeing a lot of the Packers stuff and whatnot. And that's really one of the things that really got me hyped up to do this and stuff like that. I've interacted with him maybe once or twice in his chat and stuff like that, because I've donated to him a couple times. But he's just such a super genuinely cool person. So again, please go check him out. If you guys don't know who he is, please go check him out. He's absolutely fantastic. You will not regret going to check him out. He's amazing. But no, enough rambling from me. I apologize, everybody. But let's get into this with the Green Bay Packers 2021 3-round mock draft we're going to do. We got Trevor Lawrence right there. We got Zach Wilson right there. You got Mac Jonesy right there. You got Trey Lance going top 4. That's honestly, realistically, how this might end up going. if the rumors of the Atlanta Falcons ending up trading their first number 4 overall pick are true, like if they are really like hard shopping it, you could very easily see this be the exact order of quarterbacks that go. Justin Fields goes 9 to the Broncos, though. Kyle Pitts goes to the Panthers. I like that. Devontae Smith, that's a solid pick for them. I think if Jalen Waddle's available, they'll end up going Jalen Waddle. I think he fits their system a bit more. Christian Darrisaw goes to the Vikings. I wouldn't hate that. I'd much rather prefer the Vikings again to slide back, though. Rashad Bateman goes to the Patriots. That's an interesting pick. I don't hate that pick, though. I love Rashad Bateman. We have an option to trade up from our second round pick, 62. Give up a third, a 5, and a future 2. No, thank you. I'm okay. I am A-okay without doing that. We are getting another trade offer, though. There's a lot of trade offers asking for us to trade up. Giving us 22, giving up 29 and a 4. Basically, very, very similar to what happened last year. Giving up your first and a 4 to move up. I will not be accepting this, and even if I did, I would not be selecting a quarterback like they did last year. There's still some very, very solid players on the board, and I don't think I need to reach for them. There's even an option here where I end up trading back, possibly, if I get a good enough offer for it. Because there's multiple players I really, really like on the board for the Packers. All right, so we are getting a trade offer, trading out of the first and second round altogether, getting a third, 2 4s, and a second next year. I'm going to decline that. And then drop back to 36 and picking up an extra 5 is an interesting thought process there. My biggest concern is that the 2 players that I want are not going to be there at 36. So I am going to decline this. I know it's only 7 spots, but I'm very concerned that they would not be there, so I am going to decline this here. Biggest needs for them, obviously, offensive tackle, wide receiver, corner. Interior defensive line is definitely an issue. Wide receiver is definitely a big, big issue for them. As much as I'm sure some Packers fans would like to see it, I do not see them going wide receiver in the first round in any stretch of the imagination. This would be a very bad draft class to do that in. Unless you get one of the big, like, 3 or 4 guys. Like, if Rashad Bateman falls to 29 to you, I think you're gonna take that and you're gonna run with him. But I really don't think that wide receiver is a good option here in the first round, because this wide receiver class is so deep. And there's multiple players you could get. Eric Stokes was one of the ones I was looking at there. But there's somebody I actually like more than anybody else for the Green Bay Packers specifically. And he's right down here. Liam Eichenberg, offensive tackle out of Notre Dame. He's literally a plug-and-play offensive tackle in the NFL. That's about as simple as I can get it. He is very technically sound. He's probably not going to turn out to be like some crazy all-pro future Hall of Fame type like offensive lineman, but he's the type of offensive tackle that you're going to put into your lineup day one, and he is going to do the exact job that you need him to do, and he's going to do it for a long period of time. So very, very stable type of a plug-and-play type of a player. Has all the technical ability to do this, has the size to do it. He's 6'6", 305 pounds, so he's not really worried about him getting shoved off by bigger guys or anything like that. He's actually rather quick on his feet for somebody as big as he is, so he's not going to get run around by some of the speedier guys either. So I would love this pick here. You could argue that you could slide back to 36 and maybe get him, but I think for a type of player like this, you're not going to risk him being taken by one of these teams, as there's multiple of these teams in here who need offensive line help. And I think that there's a very realistic chance that he would go within these next few picks here. Buffalo Bills end up getting Kwity Paye there. I don't understand this, how he's still here. It's never happening. On draft day, this is never happening, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Steve, but Kwity Paye is never falling here. There's multiple teams in here who need edge rushers, and edge rushers are always a premium position to take in the NFL draft. He'll probably easily go in the top 20. At minimum, he'll go in the top 20, maybe even top 15. If the Vikings end up taking him at 14 is something I've heard. I don't know if I would want that, but He's a phenomenal player. If the Vikings did take him at 14, I wouldn't be mad about it or anything like that. I just think that there's so much more like depth to be had for us trading back and getting an extra second-round pick because there's so many great players there. Sliding up 20 picks, giving up a 4, a 6, and a future 7. I don't know who's there. I guess I didn't pay attention to who's there. There's somebody else I'm looking at 62, though, so I am going to decline this. And Christian Barmore is there. That's somebody you could have looked at there. Elijah Moore is still there. Rondale Moore is still there. If we get another one a little bit closer to our pick here, I'll probably hop on up and do it. But there's a player that I think that the type of players that the Packers draft, there's a player sitting that's on the board that I think they would just absolutely fall in love with. So I think that that's probably who I'm going to end up taking as long as he doesn't get taken by one of these other teams, which is a possibility. There's quite a few wide receivers still sitting on the board like Rondale Moore. That's somebody you could definitely look at them to grab. That's not usually who they end up going with, though, the Packers like front office seems to like big body receivers. You could make the case they got Equanimeous St. Brown, and then MVS, both burners on the outside. I am never accepting that in any stretch of the imagination. You could look at Davion Nixon here. That could definitely be an option. Elijah Molden is also an option here. But I'm not looking at any of those guys. I'm looking at a guy just a little bit farther down here. And it's somebody I've talked about many, many, many times in my mock drafts. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown, the wide receiver out of USC. I am very, very, very high on him as a early second round type of a talent. So him being out here, this would be an amazing pick. You're going to get somebody 6'1", 195. He's going to be an immediate day one impact starter on the outside for you. He's not a super physical kind of guy, but his ability to high point the ball and kind of make adjustments in the air is very, very good for somebody who's, that size. He's not like 6'3", however many pounds or whatever, but his ability to get up and go after the ball and everything like that, and his route running ability is very polished. For somebody coming directly out of the into the NFL, and that's something you've seen over the last handful of years. Players who come into the NFL who are very polished route runners tend to do better off the bat because route running is one of the big things that is such a difficult thing to transition into the NFL with. So I think Amon-Ra St. Brown there would be an amazing pickup for them. You get a weapon for Aaron Rodgers because if you don't get a weapon for Aaron Rodgers, he's probably going to pull his hair out. Because you can't keep doing that to the man. You can't keep not giving him weapons. You got to give Aaron Rodgers some weapons here, okay? You get him a starting offensive lineman, and you get him a wide receiver. He'll be a happy guy. I mean, I can't imagine he's not a happy guy. Normally, he's Aaron Rodgers. So, but I think he'd even be happier with these types of picks here. I don't know who I'm going to go third round here. There's a couple different options that I've thought about that I've kind of done mock drafts with the Packers, and there's multiple players that are usually there at this pick that I would be okay with them taking or that I would like them taking. This seems to be more of a defensive pick that I usually end up going with. I like a lot of the defensive players that end up being here. I like a lot. There's two of them specifically. Tyson Campbell goes right there to the Minnesota Vikings. I wouldn't be upset with that just because now we're more than likely going to be losing Jeff Gladney. So grabbing him there wouldn't be the worst idea. I think you probably could have waited till this pick and grabbed somebody a little better there. Somebody like a Josh Myers or even a Trey Smith there. Okay. So the main two people that I actually wanted are both gone. The two people I'd normally go with. Sliding back super far, I'm picking up a 6. I'm okay. There's definitely still some people that I can look at here. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I am... I look at Keith Taylor here, and I like Keith Taylor a lot. 6'2", 191. I like him a lot, but I also like Jay Tufele. And I think that that's what you're going to go with here. You've got a very, very, very good interior defensive lineman who probably should be going in the second round in a type of draft like this. So I'm going to grab him here. So we're going to grab 2 USC players for the Green Bay Packers here. Jay Tufele and Amon-Ra St. Brown, both out of USC. And then a guy out of Notre Dame. So you're getting some high-quality college degrees in there. But I think that he'd be a great fit for them there. He's a 3-down type of an interior defensive lineman. He's got really good lateral quickness for a guy who's 6'3", 315. He's very, very good getting up through the middle. He's solid in the run game, which is something that the Packers struggle at, is help in the run game. That's somebody you could look at like Davion Nixon in the second round. You could also look at as well there. But I think that there's a lot of really good depth in the 3rd, 4th round range for an interior defensive lineman. Plus, you can always get a corner. There's some really good developmental corners in the 4th and 5th rounds in this draft class that I think that they would be more than happy taking if it fell out this way. So we did end up with only 3 picks, the natural 3 picks of the Green Bay Packers, 29, 62, and 92. We ended up getting Liam Eichenberg, offensive tackle out of Notre Dame, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the wide receiver out of USC, and Jay Tufele, the interior defensive lineman out of USC as well. So you get 2 big offensive pieces and a very, very solid interior defensive line piece to help kind of solidify your rush defense a little bit. Try to help against, that you've got 2.5 star level running backs probably. One who's a superstar level in Dalvin Cook. You've got David Montgomery with the Bears, who's a very, very good running back. And then, man, I'm drawing a mind blank on the kid from the Lions now. I apologize if I'm forgetting his name at the moment. But all of the teams in the NFC North are very good at running the ball naturally. They have very solid running backs. Their offensive lines are very good at blocking for the run. So you need to make sure that you're stopping the run if you are the other teams in the NFC North. So I think that this would turn out very, very well. Definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys think this was a good draft, if you guys think this was a bad draft. I think this turned out really well. Hopefully, if for some unknown reason Tom Grossi is to ever watch this video, hopefully he thinks that this is a good draft. I say that like that's a possibility. That's never happening. But if he did, I hope that he would like this draft. I think that this would be a very, very solid draft for the Green Bay Packers. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more. And follow me on Twitter at AbsoluteColton down in the description down there for all of the updates on my channel. And again, thank you guys all so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.